Well, hi. Here we sit at the beginning of week 6. It's hard to believe that we're here already. Um, it always surprises me how quickly these courses go. Um, a lot of stuff going on here in the week to come. And so let's get into it. You'll see on your screen our Unit 6. You'll be reading J.K. Rowling's speech, The Fringe Benefits of Failure. I think you'll really enjoy this. And then you'll read any 2 commencement addresses from the Index of Outstanding Speeches from 1936 to 2011. Now, you have 2 writing assignments, and these are different assignments, and there's specific instructions that you're given for these assignments in these Unit 6 final paper assignment and the final paper assignment. The Unit 6 paper, of course, deals with Unit 6 only, but the final paper deals with the entirety of the course, and I'm going to expect you to draw things in from other courses, your other experience, outside sources for everything. So make sure you're doing that. APA formatting is required. There's a lot of points on the table for these 2 assignments, so it's really important that you engage these thoughtfully and thoroughly. One other thing is that if you will go back to your writing assignments that you've done, from the beginning of the course, I've asked you to use external sources and APA formatting and dig into the course text and really dig deep into them. This is the reason for it. The Unit 6 paper and the final paper, you will need that information to be able to, and you've had time to synthesize the information, think about it, let it marinate in your heart a bit, and then put that into practice. And so draw from those reflection papers that you've done, and don't cut and paste, but you can certainly take ideas from there. If there's a particular phrase that you used, it's like, I really like the way that came together, then import it in. Do whatever wordsmithing you need to do to make it fit. But often, as we go through one of these courses, it's like drinking from a fire hose. So it's easy to forget some of the things that we've learned. And once we get past the that particular week of instruction, it's easy to push that to the back of our mind and focus on the tasks at hand. So go back to those. Maybe print them out, have them up on the screen, have them at the ready as you begin to write these assignments. And if you haven't already done so, start now in writing these papers. I'll just give you a quick summary on how to write a paper just to help you. As you look at your Unit 6 paper, you'll have an idea as to what it is you want to write about. Same with the final. Grab yourself a sheet of notebook paper, bond paper out of the printer, something like that, notebook, journal, whatever, and a writing instrument, pen or pencil, doesn't matter, and just get everything out of your mind about that subject. I call it throwing up on paper. Get everything out of your mind, move it from here to the printed page. Do a mind map. Put your topic in the center, draw a circle around it, and then your subtopics to that, what you think about that. Maybe there's a subtopic over here that is very prevalent in your mind, and it's like, I want to engage that. And so you begin to flesh that out. There are certain topics that you'll write down, and they lead to other things. Follow that trail. And now don't get down into the weeds and unfold all of the information on that, but just short one-word descriptions. You can draw pictures. You can, whatever you want to do. If you want to make an art project out of it, great. Some people think visually. You may be drawing trees or cars or a portion of what you think Frankel's surroundings looked like when he was in the camp. However your mind works, just let your mental horses run free. Once you've done that, you'll see a pattern emerge that will become your outline. And you take those topics that really engage your mind and you make those into your main points in your paper. Here's a trick. Write the body of your paper first, and then write your introduction and conclusion. If you'll do that, you will have a more cohesive flow through the paper. The other thing is use transitional statements. Think of driving a car. If you make a turn and you have passengers in the car, you're going to make that turn a little gradually. You're going to be careful how you do that. You're not going to be jerking the wheel or making a hard right or doing aggressive driving because you care about your passengers. Same thing with writing. We don't make abrupt moves. We don't jump from one subject to another without a logical bridge between those two subjects. And the best writers will put a transitional statement in their paragraph to transition between paragraphs so the thought flows. And so if you read through your paper and there's a good flow, it's because you have signaled your turns. You have let people know what directions you're going to take. So you have those two assignments, and then you've got your Unit 6.1 and 6.2 discussion boards. And with these discussion boards, as an educated person, how do these authors indicate that you are responsible for the future? Now, please watch the video that I posted because it will help you prepare for these assignments, but it will also help you prepare for the other side of this course once it's complete. In 6.2, share what you decided to write about for your final paper. What new insights have you developed so far in relation to our required texts? I expect you to engage the required text, but also to pull in external sources. I learned this about underwater basket weaving, and this expert over here says this about underwater basket weaving. And so you bring in those other authors and those other subjects that, or not subjects, but those other authors and those external sources that help bolster your point. At this level, everything that we write must be supported by good scholarship. We're not in the place at this point where we're generating knowledge or generating information. We are consumers of information. And so we need to cite where we get that information. Please make sure you're using proper APA format. By now we've engaged that pretty thoroughly, and we've talked about that, so make sure you're doing that. That is a graded component of your paper. And then you see the links on where to post your assignments. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. I think that's the sum total of what we'll be doing this week. I look forward to the learning that's ahead and seeing how these course texts and how this course has impacted your life. So let me sign off here, and I will see you around our virtual classroom. Take good care. So long for now.